run it up. The sun is up. So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and the obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit the load up, I'm go the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, but to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. No, nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like
Menu narration set to 100.
it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. So don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Ty Johnson now to return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Second down, Allen throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
But we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
On the move, past the 40. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Giants come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. So already on their first drive, they're going to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterbury on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now Dart. Screen here for Scatterbury. And this gain almost goes all the way for that first down. He gets it up to the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
It's Scatterbury on 3rd. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stick around. It's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. To throw, here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Dart's back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. Dart going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down. Dart out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off to Cook here out of the zone read. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Wandale Robinson now to return this. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Still going inside the 35. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get their first points of this game just before halftime. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Johnson now on the return. Weeks away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Send it away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Your start now. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. Dark from the pistol. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bills take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Receiver gets it on the handoff. He dodged the tackle. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw now, Allen. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got a man in motion. First down throw for Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Looking to throw. deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboot. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, this is Scatterboot. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Give him time on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Set up. 6 Bronco 80.
Throwing now. Brings it in. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, go.
He'll look to throw it. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Gano ready to send this away. Johnson with a return here. Escapes the defender. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Colson and Devo's got it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Panther 60. 18 Rockets.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They're going to pass it here. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, all about how you finish.